Hello, bestie! In this video, I'm going to tell you everything that awaits us in the upcoming winter update very soon. Believe me, even the official game channels haven't written about this. I'll show you all the sneak peeks, reveal all the secrets, and explain what you need to do to make sure you don't miss anything and get limited edition items. So let's not wait too long and dive right in. Let's start with the main news. Recently, one of the developers hosted a live stream, and someone in the chat suggested the idea of adding photo booths to the free play servers. Surprisingly, the developer immediately started taking notes. So it's possible that in the winter update, we might see photo booths with themed scenes where players can take interesting photos or record videos. I'm already curious about what they would include and how it would look. Dress to Impress is definitely becoming more than just a game about creating outfits. Another change related to the map is that the obby will most likely no longer be available during the waiting period for the next round. I was also really upset when I heard this because, honestly, it's practically the only way to reliably earn in-game currency. But thankfully, after a lot of players voiced their frustration, the developers clarified that while the obby will be gone, they'll be adding an ice rink as a new way to earn money. They didn't specify exactly how it will work, but I suspect it will simply have more spawn points for in-game currency, effectively replacing the end of round obby where we usually collect it. By the way, remember how during the Halloween update we were promised a bunch of pose packs? And we actually got them, for new packs were added during that update. And let me tell you, the developers aren't planning to stop there. Right now, we already have sneak peeks of at least 2 new pose packs. By the way, remember how during the Halloween update we were promised a bunch of pose packs? And we actually got them, for new packs were added during that update. And let me tell you, the developers aren't planning to stop there. Right now, we already have sneak peeks of at least 2 new pose packs. In the official Discord channel, someone asked about sitting pose packs, and Zach replied that we can expect plenty of sitting poses in the winter update. Honestly, I'm thrilled about this because when creating animal or mythical creature looks, standing poses just don't fit. They fail to capture the whole vibe. Also, someone in the official channel asked if there's a chance we'll get something like an advent calendar in the winter update. Zach responded that the chances are quite high. I'm really excited about this because, honestly, it reminds me of the years when I used to play Royal High. They also introduced advent calendars during the holiday update, and every morning as soon as I woke up, I'd rush to open them so I wouldn't miss a single day. The next piece of news is about the quest. If you remember, in my previous videos, I mentioned that we're getting not 1 but 2 chapters of Lana's Christmas quest. I won't go over everything again, so I highly recommend checking out my earlier videos. There's a lot of fascinating information about the upcoming quest there. But let's focus on the most important part here. Amoy has previously mentioned that she really likes the idea of someone stealing Christmas, just like in The Grinch. And it seems this storyline might actually be what we're getting. Recently, she posted a small excerpt from the quest on Twitter, and here's how it goes.
Holly, head elf of Santa's Toy Productions, was on her way to Santa's office to share a progress report when she noticed his chamber door was wide open. As she entered, she quickly realized that his once pristine chamber was torn apart. His fireplace poker was missing, and his window was shattered.
From this, it's clear that something bad has happened. Could it be Agamemnon causing trouble again? And the last piece of news, which personally seems quite strange to me, is that the wings from the main hall are reportedly being removed. But as you know, just 3 days ago, their redesigned version was added to the game, so this seems a bit odd to me. However, perhaps what was meant is that the old version of the wings was removed and replaced with the new one. That makes more sense to me because otherwise, why would they delete a freshly redesigned item? It just wouldn't make sense. Well, now that we've covered all the news, let's move on to the most exciting part, the sneak peeks. Remember when we talked earlier about the new pose packs with sitting poses? Well, we even have a picture of one of these poses. Here's how it looks. The character is sitting sideways, and honestly, it reminds me a lot of how mermaids are typically shown sitting in animated movies. It's a perfect pose for creating a serene look or something mythical. Next up, we have an animated pose with snow. Just look at how magical it looks. I'm sure the pack with this pose will cost a fortune, but honestly, I'd be willing to pay $1 billion for it because it's simply enchanting. Let's move on to the photo of the redesigned map. And trust me, there's definitely something to see here. First of all, the lobby will be revamped with a New Year's theme. Here's how it looks from a distance. We can see the stairs, Christmas trees on the sides, and New Year's decorations in the background. This is one photo showing a closer look, where we can examine the wall patterns in more detail and how intricately the wreath was made. I can't wait for this lobby to be released. We also have a sneak peek at the quest, and here's how it looks. Just take a look at how detailed it is. As we can see, even the sparkles on the little stars stand out. You can also notice the candy cane texture of the door frame. In the center of the room, there are some little gifts on the table, surrounded by a treadmill. Of course, I can only guess, but it seems like we'll have to find gifts and deliver them by placing them on this treadmill. And now we're moving on to something even more exciting, the new makeup looks. There will be 11 of them. For comparison, the Halloween update brought us 15 new makeup options, 3 of which were teased before the update's release. But this time, we've already been shown all 11, and there could be even more in the actual update. Let's check them out. The first ones are more casual faces, but as soon as I saw this photo, I immediately fell in love with the face in the corner. I can already imagine the stunning looks you'll create with this makeup. For some reason, I feel like these snowflake-style faces and makeup might only be available in the custom makeup section. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. And that's not all. The next set of faces is even more intriguing. I don't even know where to start. They're all so unique. Just look at the Grinch face. They made it so elegant. Honestly, with this face, I can totally picture the Grinch in a sparkly evening gown. And this white face, honestly, I have zero ideas about what it's supposed to be, but I already love it endlessly. I feel like we could talk forever about these amazing faces and how, for example, the reindeer face would be perfect for an intro look. But let's move on to the most exciting part, the outfits. The first outfit we're getting is this one with a deep neckline, a fur-lined skirt, and a belt. I'm already so excited to see it because I'm dreaming about styling that skirt in a Y2K vibe. I really hope it can be toggled as two separate pieces because I'd love to pair the skirt with a cute top and the top with some flared pants. Fingers crossed. The second one is also an outfit, but it's more formal. I'm especially loving the skirt because, even though we already have a pleated one, this one is totally different. It's short with tiny pleats, while the other is long with big folds. The top of this outfit is also interesting. It's like a shirt, but with cool sleeves and a stylish collar. How fun would it be if it had a toggle to make it unbuttoned so you could layer something underneath? And the last item for today is these boots. Honestly, lately, the game has been adding chunkier, more massive shoes with thick soles. Don't get me wrong, those are great, but if I want to create an unusual yet feminine look, they're not always the best option. So seeing these boots made me so happy. They're just perfect for bringing that elegant touch to any outfit. Well, bestie, that's all for today. I've shared everything I knew, and I hope this was helpful and that you learned something new. As always, let me know in the comments how much of this you already knew. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me. Have a great day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.